Welcome back to CNB Bazaar Buzz. Now, from getting your tire puncture fixed in a jiffy to getting an armrest for your car, there are quite a few handy accessories available in the market. Here's a look at a few of them. Now, some cars don't get an armrest in the middle, so you really want that extra comfort, and as well as that extra storage space, you possibly want to get one of this, which kind of sits in the middle really. But you do want to check with the dealer if this actually fits into your car, because it's not compatible with all cars, so you might want to check that out before getting something like this. Made of fairly good quality solid plastic with cushion to rest arm covered in eco leather, the armrest can be slided forward depending on what is most comfortable to you. This is a foldable design which can be vertically placed when not required. There are also 5 adjustable height settings which can be set with support plates provided in the package, and it doesn't obstruct with the operation of the handbrakes. Now, we've possibly seen this at petrol stations, and this is pretty handy device to use, especially when you have piles of dust accumulating on the rear windscreen, because you have the spray as well as the wiper on the front windscreen, but you possibly need this on the rear windscreen as well as the side windows when you have piles of dust accumulating. So let's get cleaning and see how effective this one really is. This 3-in-1 glass cleaning wiper has a double-edged sponge with rubber blades that clean the glass fairly well without worrying about scratches and spots. This improves visibility and can be used on car windows, windshields and mirrors. Fairly easy to use and clearly more effective with the shampoo provided for best results. It can be used with plain water too. Now, one of the most common emergency kind of situations you're probably going to face while driving is most probably a flat tire. And if you're really having a bad day, you're probably going to be in the middle of nowhere and probably on a very hot day like this. And a device that could be handy in kind of situations like this is this, which is a tire inflator and comes with a pressure gauge and also doubles up as a vacuum cleaner. So let's just see how effective this is and really how much time it takes to actually inflate your tire and get you ahead. The device plugs into the cigarette light power 12-volt socket, and on an average it takes about 9 to 15 minutes for the tire to be brought back to normal pressure. The vacuum cleaner is quite handy to use with fairly decent suction power. Now, customizing big bikes is a growing trend, and Royal Enfields are usually the pick of the lot. We now take you to Bangalore to take a look at some customized Royal Enfields and also take a look at some of the riding gear that you need while riding these big bikes. India-built Bullet lookalikes are a common sight on city roads. Young college goers and older bike enthusiasts, everyone wants one. The latest trend seems to be the modification of these classic two-wheelers. Bulleteers Customs, located in Bangalore, allows you to understand Royal Enfield modifications. Ricky, who runs this workshop, says his fascination for restructuring of bikes led to the setting up of this place. We were curious to know why he restricted his arts to bullets only.
Basically, I've grown up on one of these tanks, not one of these, on an original Enfield tank. Dad's always loved it. It's the only Indian brand that's really lived that long. If you look at any Enfield today, they're all personalized in some way or the other. So the moment you buy an Enfield or you get an Enfield or it gets handed down from you from your dad or your uncle, immediately you want to make it your own. You want to put some sticker on it or you want to put some monogram on it that says, you know, this is your bike exclusively.
Now, yes, these don't look like a Bullet at all, but its performance remains the same. There's not much loss in terms of mileage, and the bike weighs only about 9 kilos heavier.
Now this is one of the bikes in its initial stages of modification. Bike modification still remains one of the very serious and tedious process. The entire structure of the bike undergoes complete revamping, and a close to finished product would be something close to this bike.
Like every true artist, Ricky uses his own nomenclature for his creations. His bikes are inspired from various superhero movies and characters. Every work of Ricky's is through a creative process. Customers choose their color and structure, and the rest of the designing process is done at the workshop. A complete revamped bike will cost you anything between 90,000 rupees to 2,36,000 rupees, apart from the bike's cost. Intricate customization will cost you more. For example, an airbrush designed fuel tank, completely handcrafted and involving manual labor, will cost you close to a lakh. Do remember, bike modifications can be expensive. These aren't restricted to Bangalore though. Take your bullet to any of these outlets and ride out in style.
The biking gear market is now well stocked with a variety of gears to ensure a biker's safety. From sturdy yet stylish helmets to padded trousers and sturdy jackets to protective boots and gloves, the options are aplenty. For superbike riders as well as those on their Royal Enfields, here is all that you need to know about your gear. Our first stop is performance racing in Mumbai. Safety is and has always been at the pedestal. Indeed, there was a story in Stord, curiously about a mannequin named Thakur.
Actually, the mannequin in our store here basically is wearing this suit and this helmet that was something I was wearing during a very bad accident that I met with in 2012 in April at the racetrack in Chennai at the MMSC. This helmet has cracked in 5 places, and I'm still here today because of the choice I made of wearing this helmet, besides having 7 fractures, 2 of them being in my face, and facial paralysis and a damaged lung. The suit also stood up to do its job, and this is a testament to how important it is of choosing wisely while buying safety gear. This basically is a testament to that.
There is a lot to choose from, like AGV Sport, Joe Rocket, Ixon and many others, and yes, the gear does come at a price. The reason why the gear costs so much is because it's imported and attracts duty. We know it is a niche crowd it's catering to, but considering the spending power and financial backing, it is time that the gear is made in India for India. But it isn't all about superbikes. The Royal Enfield store in Saket, Delhi boasts of some impressive gear. Let's start with the essentials. Riding is incomplete and well illegal without one of these. Royal Enfield biking gear has a wide range of helmets. From the Classic Jet Checkered to the Classic Jet MLG, these stylish helmets are made from fiberglass for optimum lightweight. For aesthetic purposes and a further protective layer for your face, you could team the helmet with this multi-purpose buff. The jackets include the tough, high-absorption resistant Explorer with 3M reflective branding. Complete your protective gear with these sturdy gloves and anti-skid boots and you are good to go.
That's all we have for you on this week's show. Next week, we take you inside the super luxurious Rolls-Royce factory in the UK and also bring you some interesting automobile innovations from students across India. All that and more on next week's CNB Bazaar Buzz.